These girls are 5 going on 6 weeks old now and quickly outgrowing this brooder. So it's time to start transitioning them outside. Now we don't like to do it all at once. We like to do a nice gradual process here. So we're going to show you, go through a little bit about how we do it, and yeah, show you guys these girls enjoying the outside as well. Let's get into it. The first pro tip we have for you guys is to invest in a cheap plastic cat carrier. It's a lot less expensive than some of these fancy chicken carriers. It's not going to hold as many when they're grown, but if it's just for transitioning teenage chicks outside, or one chicken or 2 chickens at a time when they're adults, it's really easy, really simple. Like to go with a plastic over something like a cloth or a canvas or something like that, because it makes it super easy to just hose this thing out, because inevitably they're going to poop in there. So be it nice and easy to clean, scrub down, hose out. And the other thing that's really nice is that there's a couple different access points. So you got the one up the front and the one at the top. So however's easiest to get the chickens in and out, it's makes it really nice. I will say, when you're, especially with the young chicks, what you want to do is put something in the bottom. We just use paper towels, and it just helps them get their feet to grip a little bit more, so they're not sliding around in there, and they can stand a little bit better. And then also additionally helps with cleaning it out, because it just gets a lot of the poop, so you don't have to hose or scrub as hard. But so this is a game changer, getting them in and out instead of carrying them one by one or a box or something like that. It makes it really nice and easy. So we're just going to start getting these girls one by one into here, and then we'll take them outside and we'll go over a little bit of our setup outside. We got all 6 of the main girls from the big compartment, so we're going to take them outside, and then we'll come back for Miss Figgy Pudding, who is hiding under the brooder in her little compartment, and we'll get her separate. So let's get these girls out. All right, this is our outdoor space for them right now, integrating them outside. So take little day trips for now out here, and this is an omelet run. See, the spacing is nice and tight at the bottom, both for predators and good for young chickens not be able to get out. It's got a tarp and a roof, so if it's raining like it is right now, they're not going to get wet. But just open up this door and let them out. It's important to make sure that they have food out here, water out here, to live just like normal, whether they're inside or outside, and give them access to nice fresh grass out here. Have some roost bars up there to jump on and play on. And in this corner right here is little Figgy's special apartment, just like she has a special one inside. We got one for outside, and the basis of it is like an old dog crate panel. We had to add some hardwood felt down at the bottom because she's too small. But you can see everybody's jumping around, enjoying all the extra space. She's too small, so she's squeaking through there. But even on the top, there it has a roof side, so she has her own little special space out here with the girls as well. But here they are all exploring. But I don't want to spend too much time right now. We'll get Figgy, and then we'll talk a little bit more about everything. Right, so now we got Miss Little Figgy Pudding in her spot. And if you're new to the channel and haven't seen previous videos, she's our little cuckoo Silky, and she has trouble making poops too big for her butt. So she has a little trouble pooping, and it makes her butt extended, and when it does, it gets all red, because you can see that kind of the inside outside. And so some of these other bigger girls get interested and start pecking it. So inside she has her own little apartment. Out here she has her own little apartment, food, water, space to run around. That way she doesn't get pecked on. And it's nice, they can still interact through the wire and everything, and she's still very much part of the flock. They like to spend time next to her. Inside you'll find them sleeping on opposite sides of their separate wall, and out here they'll like to come out and spend some time on this wall as well next to her. You can see all these girls are really enjoying being out here with extra space. They're quickly outgrowing their brooder, like I said before, and so this is nice because it gives them a lot of area to jump around, run around, play. See, everybody's getting super big, got almost all their feathers, not their adult feather colors yet, but getting there. You can see, let's go by one, like I said, Figgy Pudding, Cuckoo Silky, she'll get some nice stripy. Right now she's mostly black and gray, but she'll have a nice striped pattern to her. She gets the adult feathers. There's Miss Baked Bean back in the back, that reddish brown one, the chestnut colored one. She's a Buckeye chicken, so she'll look a lot like a Rhode Island Red, if you know what that looks like, but she'll have a pea comb, and so she's very pretty. She's the first red chicken. There is Cornbread right here, this little buff tan one. She is a Basque hen, so she's a rare breed. We're really excited to see her grow. She has been by far the most friendly, most outgoing, most willing to spend time with us, hang out with us, so really impressed with her. She's a beautiful color. She's got some dark feathers coming in her tail so far, and a couple of dark ones on the wing. It's kind of hard to see, but we'll see. She's supposed to get some dark feathers in her neck as well, I believe, so see how she feathers out growing up. They're all kind of in a group now, so it's kind of hard, but those two black and white ones with the poofy heads, those are Tater and Tot, and they're both mottled Houdins. They're our first white egg layers. So we have 27 with all of these girls. So we have 20 girls over there, and none of them are white egg layers. We have some cream, which is like an off-white, but no white, so it'll be nice when they start laying to be able to get some white eggs, add that to our egg rainbow. And the last two we haven't talked about yet are that big one right there with her back turned towards us. When she turns around, you see a nice speckled white pattern on her chest. She is a Jubilee Orpington. So she's a different color of, like, what is commonly, buff is the most common color you'll see around Orpingtons. Super big-bodied, round, docile, calm birds. She's Jubilee, which is like a chestnut, red, brown undertone, and then that white speckles on her, which she looks gorgeous already, and we'll continue to get the white speckles all over her body. Right now it's just on her chest, but she's going to grow up to be nice and big. She can already see she's a pretty big girl. And then last but not least, that one in the middle of Tater and Tot over here, that's Gravy. She's a partridge Pennadesenka, so she'll have a nice cool partridge pattern. You can see kind of the gold coming in her neck. And she's got green legs right now, but they're turning blue. She's gonna lay a beautiful terracotta dark brown egg. That's what we're most excited about for her. You can see she's got a small frame compared to some of these other heavier bodied, heavier breeds that she's in here with. And she's gonna be really great at free ranging, foraging. She'll only get to like 4 or 5 pounds, be a nice little thin bird, but like I said, lay beautiful eggs that we're very excited about. But you see everybody's growing up great, growing up nice, doing well. Even little Miss Figgy over here. And yeah, so thanks for watching and getting us out here on grass. Like I said, this is a gradual transition, so right now it's like during the days. That's why they don't have an actual coop in here, but when they're out here full time, they'll have a coop to go into at night. Right now, there's just no sense taking up the space or killing the grass with a coop on it. So they have grass to eat. They have grit out here, which is really important. You want little rocks. We sprinkled around. If they're eating anything other than food, like eating these grass and bugs and things like that, you want to make sure they have rocks for their crop so they can break everything down. Got their food, their water, just lots of space, a lot of free space to run around and flap around and do all their little chicken instincts, jump around, play with each other. You can see they really like spending time with each other because in their brooder they're cramped up on each other, so when you come out here they also stay cramped up on each other. But they do adventure out, so it's nice to get them out here and see them play and act all silly. But thanks for watching, thanks for getting them out, and hopefully I can show you some more updates when they're out here full time. You got to get a little bit bigger, more adult feathers, things like that. Thanks for watching. Stick around if you have any questions on this run setup that we have, or any of these birds, any of the breeds, anything really, drop it below. And until next time, stay Pyrfect.